Well, hello everybody. Amy here with your February swag. We've got an awesome green marble for you today. So let's go over what's in your swag this month. We've got our white magic, which is, most of you know this, probably one of your favorite products, time saver. It's excellent. Gel melt, which is a nice way to get a good, easy marble. And then we've got Shamrock, which is a special release color, perfect for your shamrock nails. So this is just like the perfect Kelly green. Love it. And then last, we've got some gold flaking. So these are super, super thin flakes of, or sheets, I should say, of gold flaking. So we're going to use these in our marble, and then we're going to also just place them into the gel polish. They're so easy to use. Just remember, don't breathe around them because you will blow them away. So let's get started with just watching a few tips. And I'm only going to do one coat. This is a really opaque color, so we can get away with just one coat coverage on this one. And just to let you guys know that this Shamrock does come in with a matching lacquer. So if you're one that likes to get the matching lacquer, those will be up on the website very soon. All right, first, super easy. We're just going to put the flaking right over the gel polish and then top coat. I love the flaking because it is so thin and it lays a lot flatter than if you were going to use like our pure gold flakes. Those have more of a wrinkle in them. So I love how easy and simple this nail is and how pretty and elegant it looks. So right out of the light, we're just going to take our flaking, and I don't want any hard edges on it. So I'm just going to kind of pull it away with my fingers and give it some, so it looks more like a tear, but it rips super easy. So just give it a few tears so that your lines aren't super straight. And basically we're going to just place this onto the gel polish. Our gel polishes don't leave a super sticky layer, but it's still a good surface for the flaking. And if you do have a gel polish that leaves more of a sticky layer, that's fine too. You don't have to wipe that. You can just lay it right on top of the cured gel polish. And next, we're just going to top coat this. I'm just using Outshine. You can use whatever no wipe top coat you have. It also looks really good with a matte top coat as well. Okay, next we're going to apply the gel melt, and I'm doing a nice thin coat. You do not need to overdo it with this. If you put too much gel melt on, it just starts to run and it leaves your surface structure kind of wobbly. So nice thin coat. All right, I've got my palette here, and I'm just taking a little bit of the white magic and a little bit of the Shamrock green, and I'm just going to kind of mix them real quick on the palette. There's a couple different ways you can marble. This one I kind of like because it gives it like more of a swirly marble, and then we'll do another one that's more of just like straight line marbling. So I'm using the Pro Gel brush just because it's a nice flat wide brush. It's going to allow me to kind of scoop up that product from my palette and kind of lay it onto the surface of the uncured gel melt. And as this sits, the gel melt is kind of doing its job. It's working. The longer it sits, the more that gel is going to spread. So once you're happy with it, that's when you want to cure it. Okay, and for the next design, we are going to put our gel melt on. Same thing, not too thick. And this time we're going to just use the white, and I'm going to use a liner brush to apply it instead. And this gives it a little bit more of a look, more of a marble rather than the swirl. And again, let it spread a little bit, and once you're happy with the design, go ahead and cure. We're curing this for 60 seconds. All right, while those are curing, this was our first design. We just took this out of the light, and I'm just going to run a buffer over the edges just to make sure that there's none of that gold foil peeking out. And perfection. Like I said, super easy, but a really elegant, pretty looking nail. So this was our all white marble, and It does have a sticky layer on there from the gel melt. I'm going to take just little pieces. Again, this breaks away so easily. I'm just using like a little silicone tool here, and I'm just breaking tiny little pieces to incorporate it into the marble. And this is going to lay nicely and stick to the surface. And then last, we're just going to top coat this, and we're going to cure this for 60 seconds. Okay, now we're going to break some more pieces away, and we're going to lay these into the first marble that we did. So another fancy option would be to take the straight edge of the flaking and just lay it straight across the nail. Ooh, I like it. Super fancy. Just remember, if you're using large pieces of flakes like this, you really want to press with your finger and make sure it's adhered really well to that surface so that there's no air pockets underneath, so that there's no chance that it will chip off during your client's wear. And again, we're going to top coat this, and we're going to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Sometimes if the surface structure is a little wobbly because of the gel melt, I'll kind of float a little extra top coat on there just to make that surface structure perfect. Okay, last for our floating shamrock, we are going to take just larger chunks of the foil, and again, I'm using my finger to press them down. I'm trying really, really hard to not get my nails in this video. They are not looking so hot right now. Y'all don't be judging me. It's really hard. True sign of a nail tech. Never have time for ourselves. Okay, so let's focus on this nail instead. So we're just pressing this gold on. I'm going to use my finger to press it down, and we are going to just put our gel melt right over top of this. So there's tons of different ways to execute this. This one I did 2 shamrocks. You can do 4 leaf. You can do 3 leaf. I think on the swag card here, yeah, we just did a 3 leaf. But it's all preference. So we're going to start by putting our gel melt down. Again, nice thin coat. Next, we're just going to take our dotting tool, and we're going to put 3 kind of oval shaped. These are going to be the back of the leaves. So we're going to let that spread a little bit. I'm going to take a striper brush and just kind of stripe right down the center of each one. This is going to give me kind of that leafy look. And then we're going to go ahead and cure this once we're happy for 60 seconds. So once that comes out of the light, now I've got a smaller dotting tool, and I'm just placing 2 dots on each side of the shape that we made with the white. And I do this with a dotting tool instead of a brush because I feel like it gives me a better shape for the leaves. And I'm just adding a little bit more product here. And then we're going to use our liner brush to pull that in. I kind of go with the shape of a heart, and that will give a good shamrock leaf. I should have probably done 4 leaves on this one. I just didn't think I was going to have room, so this one's just not as lucky. Apparently, it's only a 3-leaf clover. So you want to pull those in very, very close, but I don't pull them completely together in the center. I'll just kind of make a little stem from the center of all the leaves and just kind of pull out. And again, once you're happy, go ahead and cure. You can do kind of a flash cure on this, like a 30-second, and then we're going to top coat over top. And that will need the full 60-second cure. So that will do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all next month. Happy St. Patty's Day.